This woman was extremely unattractive. Her husband betrayed her because of it. She stormed into the other woman's office. She demanded an immediate breakup. Otherwise, she would expose that the other woman was destroying her marriage. The other woman, Karen, responded with a cold laugh. She mocked Sakurako for being weak as always. She was not afraid of being exposed, because in the end, the one who would be embarrassed was Sakurako. The man would choose the young and beautiful woman.
そう、私のこと可愛い可愛いって感激してたわよ。ベッドの中で。分かったらさっさと消えて。目障りだから。ちょっと待って。
Karen deliberately sat on the floor. She covered her face and screamed loudly. Security quickly arrived. Seeing a beautiful woman being hurt, they immediately restrained Sakurako. No one listened to her explanation. In this world that judges by appearance, men instinctively believe the tears of a beautiful woman, especially a woman who appears weak. In the end, Sakurako was kicked out as if she were a shrew. She returned home in a daze. Kippei knelt and apologized after hearing what happened. Sakurako briefly thought he had realized his mistake, but in the next moment, Kippei asked for a divorce. He even offered to give up all his assets. He said Karen did not seduce him. He fell in love with her on his own. Karen had told Kippei she and Sakurako were classmates in school. She also said that Sakurako had bullied her for years, which had caused her to develop depression. Kippei believed her completely. He comforted her patiently. Over time, he fell in love with this seemingly fragile woman. Sakurako completely lost hope. She stopped explaining. She finally realized Kippei was just an ordinary man who cared about appearances. She agreed to the divorce and took most of the assets. Her parents cut ties with her after learning about the divorce. In their eyes, a divorced daughter was a family disgrace. The company also received the news about her being accused of publicly assaulting someone. She was ruthlessly fired. After deleting Kippei's contact information, Sakurako moved back to her hometown. For 6 months, she drifted through life in a daze. One day, returning home from shopping, she accidentally knocked over a cabinet full of mail. While sorting it, she saw a wedding photo sent by Karen. In the photo, the two of them were smiling happily. At that moment, Sakurako's long-suppressed anger exploded. She tore the photo to pieces. While her emotions collapsed, a plastic surgery clinic brochure fell out. A revenge plan took shape in her mind. Sakurako lay on the operating table. She spent all her savings, and also used her divorce settlement money. She bet everything on this surgery. As the surgical drape was lifted, a completely new face appeared. The old Sakurako was gone. Now, she only had revenge, and the clover in her hand marked the first step of that revenge.